Looking forward to have a very lively session today. Hope you all are doing good and taking due care of yourself. Please be warned as that danger of COVID is still not gone and numbers are still rising. So I have also myself got into protection mode. That is nothing but the mask, and I hope you all are, working people going out. Do take due care. That's my humble request. Life is much more precious than falling victim to COVID-19, even for a few days. I hope, yeah, okay, thanks, Vinay. I hope you are all able to hear me well and video and all is clear. Okay, activate the chat. Okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks for drawing that attention, Vinay. Uh, I have done that setting corrections. So it's 7 p.m. Good evening, friends. Very warm welcome to all of you. We are meeting almost after a week, and I hope you have been doing well during this time. Hope you all have really studied async 2 and entered the IA1, which is based on essentially async 2. Reasonably, as it was a takeoff stage, I have kept it reasonably easy with MCQs and a mix of direct question, DQ only of 5 marks. Yeah, thanks everyone who's sending me this message. And as we go progressively, the IA2, the DQ is 7 marks, IA3, it's only DQ. IA4, again, I'm going back to 5 marks of MCQ and 1 DQ, but IA5, again, full DQ. So you gradually get that traction built. Abid has certain doubt regarding one question, but Abid, this is at the end. I would like to discuss. So the time, of course, we maybe 1 more minute, because for me those who are present are more important than those who are likely to join. But as I understand, you all are walking in directly from the exam to this session, so I'm just giving a bit of a leverage. In the meantime, okay, generic things we can start today's session. Among the all the three, I attribute it as a great significance. Async 2 broadly gives you the entire basics of marketing management, and critical being the consumer behavior part. So that's what Async 3 or the live session 3 will be on: segmentation, targeting, position, and the 3 Ps. And last is, of course, channel. And I will be also covering one of the P, promotion, as I have announced earlier. So let's start with a very powerful quote about from none other than Mr. Steve Jobs, who founded the Apple. And believe me, he doesn't have a formal marketing this thing. He might have been given doctorate out of his achievements, etc. But as I started reading, unfortunately not during while studying marketing management, but later I realized some of his fundas are so clear, and we all need to really understand. So this is a very powerful quote, very apt for today's session. Get closer than ever to your customers. He says, get closer than ever to your customers. So close, in fact, that you tell them what they need uh, before they realize it themselves. While so far I have been talking about to you that marketing is all about understanding the consumer need, and when I say that, probably every individual will think that one has to have a research done to understand the consumer needs, etc. What he is emphasizing is to get a proactive, and get to understand even the evolving need, and be very clear about how this is evolving even much before consumer realizes. So for example, if I have to tell you Alexa, now nobody have expressed this upfront, that this kind of a device has to be there, and people were expressing the need for multitasking, etc., something to automate, so that they do not have to spend too much of a time getting those services rendered. And also that's where the birth of Alexa came. So somebody who could foresight, with that foresight, visualize much before consumer could actually express. And when it came, we all were aghast, we all were so happy that something like this has come. So you see, that is the meaning of this whole quote. So by now it's almost 1904, and we enter live session 2 today, which is broadly and basically on the consumer behavior. We will be covering today consumer buying process and its determinant. It includes various aspects: the buying process, internal factor, external factor, and then exactly at the end we will be doing about the market research, etc. In the market to meet customers, spend time with them and understand their needs, and then business needs. It's been a fortnight that I have been going to different cities and yet to cover the country next 2 months. Great, Vinay. Feel free to connect, Vinay. I am known in the my whatever organization where I have worked, for my foot on the ground and very close to the customers. You really don't need a very formal approach. Like when I was with Mahindra and I was given a cargo category, uh, and we were to launch the three-wheeler commercial vehicles, etc. Andhra Pradesh and Nook and Corner and Nukkad, where the cargo vehicle, the four roads where they meet, generally various cargo vehicles park. I used to go there. I used to park my car and the rickshaw much before that, walk down, just tell them that I want to know their life, I want to know their journey, order a cup of tea, and sit with them on a stone or on the in their rickshaw and start talking, and nothing beats that. So feel free to connect. Okay, we can. I am to spend time with you. I am from Tata Motors and working for finding segment and gaps in the small commercial vehicle pickup. So I am on LinkedIn. First of all, you have to search me on LinkedIn, connect, then we can connect. So let me go forward, Vinay. So today, this thing, part of market research is also covered, as you can see. So with this as a aim for today, so entire the buying process, we get into various individual determinants, various individual aspects that impact our buying decisions, various external influence, some communication, something that is happening from outside that is influencing us, and understanding the whole aspect of how do you dissect consumer behavior. So that's the science of market research. Okay, before I go forward, just a note of request: if at all anything on the net happens, kindly bear with me. Be active. Today I have to move at my neighbor's place because my Airtel broadband is down due to cable fault and something like that. Yes, my neighbor's area, the speed and all is very good, but okay, you never know. I've got that checked and all, so I don't foresee a problem. But just be with me if at all anything. So with this, the session agenda that I have brought for you, very interactive things, friends. As you know, I may just touch upon the basics of theory, essentially how this entire program is structured. As you are aware, async is your main content. From the async, you enter into the IA much before even my live session. And then in the live session, I bring alive the concepts that you have learned. So that is the effort I have done, but it doesn't mean that I will totally disregard the theory, but I will not spend more time. If you really have something stuck up there, feel free to ask. Then only I'll probably know that this is a area of concern for you. So I'm going to unveil for you the way your async 2 starts, where also one gentleman of IIM Ahmedabad, he's like introducing you to this concept. Marketing is something like this, he has established a corollary between chef and the marketing. So any chef, is responsible to prepare recipes. Not only prepare, they work around so much. They not only the taste of the recipe, but the look and feel of the recipe, also the food that they cooked, they try to bring it alive. So much of garnishing, so much of trouble they make. And not only that, after that, how you lay it down, that also impacts when customers come to the table. So that is a laying down art. Okay. Uh, but what happens when customer come, you do not know, him completely. So there may be a customer who's a grumbling customer. He will find fault, he will argue with you about the taste, he would argue with the setting that you have done, etc. There might be other customers who's a quiet customer, he want to relish your dish, he completes the meal and goes away. There may be a group who's celebrating some occasion, and they will enjoy the way you have done things, the way you have garnished, the way you have laid down, etc. And when they really enjoy it, they become your advocate. But those social media are used by both type of customers, advocates and adversaries, right? So you see, that's a dilemma that the chef face. Likewise, the marketing manager also, the marketing guy also has to understand what the customer needs are, and then prepare his marketing mix, that is product, place, price, promotion. So that's what laying down, as you say. And then reach out to the customer, and then customer may behave in an appropriate or inappropriate way, and they become your advocate or adversaries. So that's a corollary, very briefly explained by him. But that corollary is done to bring you to the very important concept. Very important, very important. From even term and exam point of view, I can say in one slide, you have a complete exposure to know what is marketing management. When I saw this slide from Upgrade, I went back to my 96, 98 days when I was studying MBA marketing. I said, oh, why nobody gave this kind of a slide to us? So in one slide, guys, you have a complete exposure. I'm trying to help you. So overall, the marketing process is divided into three levels. I am telling you what is the complete marketing management is all about in the form of a process. Level one is all about what does organization want? Anybody, what does organization want? When he looks at market or when he looks at customer, what does the organization need? Anybody? You can raise hands also. I can give that. Revenue, profit, yeah, growth. Yeah. Above all. So this is not a wrong answer. There is to be an opportunity for them. Somebody has raised the hand also. One sec. Yeah, Nilesh, you want to talk?
Hello, sir. Hi.
Yeah,
Good
Nilesh.
evening.
Hi.
Good evening. Actually, in marketing activity, I think we are establishing our brand and visibility. And yes, end product is revenue and the business. Hello, sir. Am I audible? Hello. I guess I'm not audible. Yeah. So through marketing process, we are just means positioning our brand value and visibility in within a customer, and through those things, we are trying to get a good revenue.